Hello, Joseph. Come on over. Welcome to Historic Rugby. This is a replica of a print shop that was here in 1880. It's called the Rugby Printing Works. It was here from 1880 to 1891. So why don't you come on in and we'll talk about the printing end of the business. So what we're going to do is we're going to set your name, okay? So there's a schematic up here on how the type is set. This is set alphabetically, and this one is not. This is set for ease of use. So the most used characters are in the closest to the center. The least used characters go out here. But alphabetically, they go here except for the J and the U. So these are alphabetical order, but the J and U is at the end. Now, why do you think that might be? You don't know, huh? It's all right. In the early English-speaking language, there was no J and U in the alphabet. And when they invented the J and U, instead of putting it in order, they just stuck it down here at the bottom. So go ahead and start setting your name. There you go. J. Now remember, you're setting it upside down. There you go. Up here, I moved it so all the okay. P and an H. Okay. So there's your name. Hold it up here. All right, and that's upside down. Now if I turn it around so you can read it, that's fine, but it's backwards. Okay? So now the next step in the process, now we would do this for every column, we call them columns, that are set in the newspaper. So we had one guy that just did nothing but this all day long, okay? So once he gets it set up, he brings it over to this table. We call this a composing table, okay? Why do we call it a composing table? Because you're gonna actually envision what you want to print, and you're going to compose it on this table. So we got your type here. We'll take your type, we'll set it right in here. Okay, like this. All right. This is called a chase. Okay. And these are spacers. And we'll put them in here. All right. Put that in there. Okay. Now we'll take, this is called a coin. I mean, these are called coins, Q-U-O-I-Ns, okay, and they're just, we'll just tighten it up like that, okay, we'll tighten it up like this. Then we take this and we have to flatten it to make sure all the type is the same level. Tighten it up again. And then we try to pick it up to make sure nothing falls out, okay. There you go, okay. And this is the chase. Now we're going to take the chase back into the press room. Now we'll go back into the press room. Follow me. If you'll just go right over here on this side of the press. This press here is called a Flywheel Press, patented 1885. It was built in 1905. So this press right here is 115 years old, 116 years old. This is not the press that was here in Rugby. All this equipment in here has been donated to us. So somebody donated this press to Rugby, and so now we use it. We would have had a press very similar to this, but not this exact press. All right, so once I got it in, I take a piece of paper and put it right here. Now this paper, as you can see, already has been through the press twice, 3 times, okay? Once for the blue, once for the red, and once on the back side. So now this is going to be the 4th time that this piece of paper has been printed. And this is what it takes in order to print during our time. So you roll this press up. The ink is on that plate. Okay. It comes down across your type. And then the next time it goes up, it prints. So now you have your name. That's how we do it. Now, let me, right over here, this is a piece of sandpaper, okay? And I put this on my finger so that when I reach down here to pull this out, it doesn't slide, because everything has to be done very quickly, okay? This is how we print. And you stand here and do this all day long. There you go. Would you like to try this, Joseph?
Yes.
All right, we'll come right around here. You need to pick up one piece of paper and put it in here. There you go, okay? Now you need to step on this there. I'm gonna spin the wheel. Okay, when it gets to the top, you need to push down with your foot. Push. Push. Push, no, you're all right. Okay, push. Push. You gotta keep this thing going with your foot. All right, now you're ready to go. I'm gonna print, get another piece of paper. Okay. All right, put it in. There you go. Now take it out with this hand. Get another piece of paper. Take it out. Put it in. Take another piece of paper. Take it out. Put it in. There you go. All right, I got me a new printer. All right, Joseph, now that we finished up with this press, we'll go to the other press and we'll explain the operation of this other press. Okay. This press here is an 1860, built in Cincinnati, Ohio. Call it a flat iron press or a Washington flat iron press. This is the one that would have done the newspaper. So here you would have set page 1 up here, page 4 up here. You would take your ink brayer, we call this a brayer, and you'd ink it all up, okay? And then you take a piece of paper and you lay it down here, and then you print. Now we're going to do that, but we're not going to do it with a newspaper. So we would take a piece of paper, we'll lay on top of it, okay? Now I use this just as a backing. Now we take this, we drop it down, and you can see right here, we have the holes where the newspaper itself would stick out. We'll drop this down over the press, and then we take this. Now grab this handle and pull it, and go. There we go. Okay, now you got to come right here, reach over and grab that handle. Now you watch this plate when you pull. Pull. See that plate go down? Okay, push it back. Okay, now we roll this out. Okay, grab a hold of it. Okay, now we lift this up. We lift this up. We would take our newspaper from here and take it outside the door on the drying room and hang it on the clothesline. But what we did was print this. Okay, Joseph, I explained a little earlier that you set your type and you put it in a galley. Well, this is a galley. It's called a one-column galley. So here, if I had a picture of a soldier, this is a picture of a soldier, and I wanted to talk about him, then I would set his type like this, okay? Now this might be anywhere from this long to this long. So when I get it set, then I need to make sure, how do I know my words are right? Okay, how do I know I didn't make any mistakes? Okay, if you turn right around, right here, we have a galley press, a galley proofing press. So now, I take my ink brayer that I had, I run it across here, okay, and we ink it up, okay? Run some ink on here. Now we'll take a piece of paper, we'll put it on the top. Go ahead and take that handle and roll it. Okay? Now we can pick this up and you should be able to see it. Okay? It's not picture perfect, but it's enough so that the editor could proof it to make sure there weren't any typographical errors in it.
Cool.
All right, Joseph, thank you for coming to the print shop. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and take some of those memorabilia back, and make sure that all your friends come up here and see me.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Goodbye.